My mom has severe OCD, so when I grew up, nothing was allowed in the house from the outside world unless it was first scrubbed within an inch of its life and then stripped of its shoes. So, one good example of this too, when I discovered weed, right? I had a bong that I was smoking outside, and then I brought it in, and my mom ran at me, and she was like, whoa, 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 what is that? What is that? Is that clean? Okay. So she takes it from me, scrubs it with soap and water in the sink. I go to take it from her, and she's like, no, 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 let it dry. I don't need water dripping on my floors. So yeah, I think what's really annoying too is, so she would clean the floors so much that they were more sterile than a hospital, which is like, okay, fine. So when I was a kid and if I dropped food on the floor, I was allowed to eat it. But I was too young to understand I can only eat off of our floor. When I can eat off of any floor. So now I'm just like, I could be at work, at a friend's house, on the subway, and just think, oh, is that peanut butter? Oh, not peanut butter. But you gotta learn by doing, you know, that's life. So there's that. I didn't think this whole eating off the floor thing was an issue until I ended up dating this guy who started talking to me like he talks to his dogs. What are you eating? Hey, hey, drop it, hey. Get the fucking house, disgusting animal. So now I'm on the apps. Like the worst of us, right? All right, yeah. That sounded really sad. Like I know, but okay. So here's what I've discovered about apps. I've done some recon, I guess you could call it. There's too many labels for things. I think the most recent one I've come across that's been used a lot. It's just a label. It's just to signify that you're an asshole, basically, and it's called sapiosexual. I've seen that. If let's take this at face value. If that means that I only want to have sex with people who seem smart, isn't it kind of wrong if you don't? You know, isn't that like when the neighbors get emails about you? I mean, like, come on. It's just like you're like, I'm a good person. I'm a good person. I like Woody Allen. Don't forget that last part. So I don't like that. I usually just ignore those. And then, oh, the other thing about dating apps too, I am very convinced that these guys sometimes think that they're on an online brothel, right? Because this guy came over a couple weeks ago, and one of the first things he said to me was, "Do you give head?" do what am I, a fucking spa? Like a signature spa with like a menu of like the little services that I offer? Like he thought he was gonna come in here, whip out his giant brochure and be like, "Oh wow, there's a special this week. Hey, for $69.99 I get a foot massage, head, and I never have to talk to her again." Score! Yeah. Oh, and for a slight upgrade for $89.99, she'll pack me 2 chocolate chip muffins and a water bottle for the subway ride home. Not realizing that I'm never gonna talk to her again. That's kind of funnier than sending a potato. I could get down with that.